Dear friends, welcome to another video of Fathoming Mind. In today's video, we are going to discuss about a brief history of insanity. So we have heard the word called insanity. Insanity means madness. So madness, we know the concept of madness from the films or from the people around us, or the different ways or from the books we know about the concept of madness. So in the olden times, how it was there. Okay, in the olden times, also people were mad, and we know that the word psych means mind, and it is the mental disorder. So it's a mind problem people are having. And when the people were mad in the olden times, they were marginalized from the society, and they were treated also as cruelly. And some people believed that it was because of the influence of some ghost or spirit they are behaving in that way. So they used some kind of cane or some kind of stick to beat the people, to chase out the spirit from their mind. So this kind of distorted understanding of madness was there. And there was also an ancient practice called there was also an ancient practice of phrenology, which means treatment of brain by putting the hole in the skull. The person was treated. So if the in the skull some hole was put, the hole will go away from the skull from the brain, and the person will be relieved from the madness. So this kind of distorted understanding people had about madness before. And they were also treated as very cruelly, and they were beaten. Some people were beaten up, and some people were treated very cruelly, and it made a lot of inhuman effects on the society. So later people came to understand that there was a concept of mind, and the behavior is outcome of the mind, and they understood the behavior should be treated scientifically and systematically. So treating the behavior and understanding the disorders has got a new way of looking at in the modern century. As the technology also increased, the people got different kind of disorders and different kind of madness issues in their minds. So people also felt some kind of shame to go and meet a psychiatrist or other people. So if someone is going and meeting a psychiatrist, he was dispelled from, so, or he was mocked at by the people and things like that. Now we know the system has already changed. The people started to realize, okay, so the movies like Home is a proof for that. People started to realize that they have these issues in them, and they do their own self-diagnosis, and they willingly approach a psychologist or a psychiatrist to treat their issues and problem. So it demands also maturity from the part of people to understand it is resulting out of stress or everyday life. People may have develop some kind of disorders about their thinking, or about their other functions, etc. So they identify. So the people who are really matured, they identify their disorders, and they consult a psychologist and psychiatrist, and even they undergo a psychologist test to know about their disorders and illness. It helps them to live healthily in the society. So this kind of understanding, let us also change the social stigma about the disorders, and let us also have a concept of insanity in a proper sense, and understanding of the disorders of everyday life, which may make our life more mature and more fruitful. Thank you, dear friends.